Hello everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer, I'm your evil overlord, and welcome back to Prison Architect. Last time, we started working on the nursery and the family cells over here, also explaining briefly what their purpose is. And we got up to 40 prisoner capacity in terms of intake. We finished the first part of the inmate nutrition research, and we also finished the tool cleanup grant. This time, I'm actually recording this right after the previous episode, so I haven't seen any feedback just yet. This time, I'm gonna finish off this area, and I might as well just put some power in here, because apparently these people are complaining that there is no power. Yeah, I'll just drive this through here. Up to here. This is all preemptive, so that I will not forget. Here and here. Yeah, kind of like that. And this will get done eventually. Right. Not gonna work on this just yet. I want to finish this off and maybe start working on this. We'll see. We'll see. Also, this kind of annoys me, the fact that the hot water can't reach this shower head or that shower head. Any solutions that present themselves? Maybe. Maybe that works. If not, I'm just gonna leave it there. Doesn't matter. Also, I need some heaters. We have hot water in all of these cells. So let's start out with a heater here, a heater here, and a heater here, a heater here. Should be enough to warm this entire facility. Then that is there and there. And then I need hot water pipe here and there. That ought to reach. Now the reason that this doesn't reach yet because it hasn't even been connected. And then of course just the doors. I am gonna be finishing the nursery up as well. Adding tables there, serving tables, 2 more. I don't think I need serving tables, but I am gonna build them in just in case. Here. Some more playmats. Playmat. Here we go. And then table there. I also need cribs. That's correct. I also need cribs. So there, cribs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 cells, 12 cribs. Sure. And that would complete the nursery. Oh, death. Oh, you there. Get in here, please. You had a drill. Why are you coming with a drill? Let's have a look-see at their needs, just because needs. I always misclick. Hygiene is still very high on the list. Family, 2. Spirituality. Warmth. Well, they don't have any warmth in here. They don't have any warmth in here. I don't care. They're gonna have plenty of warmth in here. Speaking of temperature, nice and warm in here, and once the heaters will be installed here, that's gonna be nice and warm. This is nice and warm. And I will actually be putting heaters in here too, sure. But I think I'll leave this unheated at all, or maybe add a single heater per room. That remains to be seen. Anyway, let's get crack-a-lackin'. I am gonna start the short-term investments. As well as getting the doors on all of these cells. As much as I can, that is. Because I am pretty darn broke. Once again, I'm doing this playthrough completely blind. In other words, I am not doing any test plays unless I find it mandatory, for the sake of continuing safely and whatnot. But apparently, I've already given up on keeping these women alive, so I don't need that. Okay, I'll put the pipe here, there. So as soon as the nursery gets finished, that'll be fine and dandy. Now I'm fairly certain that out of the 2 prisoners coming in here now... Excuse me? What room is this? Oh, a yard. Oh, I see, because these are now actual indoor rooms instead of outdoor. Previously I would actually build them outdoors. Oh well, live and learn. Still losing money on a daily basis. Well, let's do another shakedown, because I kinda just want to get the 15,000, there you go, and end it. Next, what shall I do? Long-term investment? No. No. Right. The family cells and nursery here are done. They just don't have any prisoners assigned to them, because we don't have any mothers with children's. I am thinking that I will be starting to build slowly but surely. These cells. Unless I forget, I have legal, I have small cells. Okay! Scratch that. I'll build it. Let us throw in a large tail door. And once again, I'll actually build the boiler over there. And I'll build a boiler room over here. Eventually. But for now, it's important for me to get the those women out of the double cells or the dormitories with bunk beds and into their single, smaller cells, to hopefully Get rid of some of the negative moodlets. Because it is annoying me to hell and back. Did I or did I not remove that? No, fine. Apparently this doesn't work. Got some families waiting to visit. And here we go. Let us start. Concrete. Build a little block of wall over there for the boiler room. Why did I make these too wide? I don't know, but I'll accept it, sure. I made them too wide, the hallway too wide for one reason, and I don't remember what that reason was. Yay me. Ew. So what do you do if you don't know what to do? You build more cells. Always build more cells. You can never have enough cells. Also, I will not be expanding the prison. Or the land, that is. I'm not gonna do the land expansion. I will get it just for the completion's sake of bureaucracy. I will not, however, be buying land to build there. Because there really is no point in doing that. Right, large pipes. Got that, got that. Let's go in yonder. Let's go over here. Make it nice and circular. And then, just so that I don't forget ever, preemptively build the pipes in here as well. Oops. Future-proofing myself. That's the wrong one. Here we go. And if I need money, I can always stop the short-term and long-term investments to get a bit of extra money. And here's the last. The first, the last eternity. In here. Oh, let's get some lights in the cells, but not in the hallway. Insufficient funds. Oh, I'm in debt. A little bit more than I expected. But I'm gonna get 2,000 in 1.5 hours. Sure. Could just start this because that's a nice 20,000 boost early on. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna start grants just to get a money boost and not go for the completion of the grants. I want to have the grants done as soon as I can. Maybe their hygiene is a problem because I have guards walking through the showers, and only once there are no guards in the showers that they will actually use their showers. I think that's a good thing to try out. I will remove this and this from the guards' patrol routes. And yes, Devil Risen, I am indeed recording. You silly person. Here. Maybe that this helps. I don't know. I hope so. Oop. I hope that it helps. Because maybe that's a part of the privacy need. Oh, we've got some women in. Do you have a baby? You do not. And you don't either. Right? No. Dang it. I want to show the babies. Game. Don't tell me that I built this for nothing. Right, walls are getting built in. Fine, I'll sell some more wood. Because I'm gonna need to finish those cells off anyway. There. And yes, I do plan on having everything floored out with grass in between buildings and concrete tiles as actual walking paths. So it's gonna eventually be a very nice looking prison, and I'll only be satisfied upon completing all of that. And of course, what I will do, as I said, I will probably end up cheating in some money to get a good perimeter wall double layered around the whole facility. But that's the only thing I'll actually use to cheat in money. Auto saving always locks up everything. And I know that I could just have waited on getting in prisoners and just do the grants until the staff was hired. Like, just hire the 20 guards, do the max security infrastructure implementation, have everything researched, have the 20 guards, and upon completing I could instantly fire them. But there is a calculation, there is of course, there is a calculation that you need to take into account where you need to wait with rehiring your staff upon having them fired until you've broken even or actually made a profit from not having your staff wages. Then it is to just keep them hired to a very bare minimum, like 20 in this case, and then okay, just keeping them around. Because if you fire them like today on day 14, and then on day 19 you actually start to get prisoners in, and thus you need your guards and such, then yeah, you're gonna be losing out on money, daily cash flow as well as just bank balance. So just keep that in mind. There you go. I'll leave this locked open for now, and I will have this one shut because the entire place is done. 20 minutes in. No more wood to sell. I could just say like dismantle the trees over here and sell them. I could. But I won't. Not now at least. So, utilities, boiler are to rotate, of course, over yonder, and then hot water pipes. I actually hope that I can reach this. I quite honestly don't even know if I can. Once again, the joys of not doing a test play. You get to find out stuff as you do things, rather than, oh, look at me, I know exactly what I'm doing. Now the best thing about the hot water boilers is that they can be connected to any large water pipe at any given point, given that you have them, of course. 95%. I think what I will do is keep this episode until the this day in game is over. And also, we're at day 14, so now we've struck autumn. Since I'm using weather, I'm using seasons. And thus, we have this. So I'm going to keep this episode going until the inmate nutrition research is done. I'm going to reset the meal quantity and variety back to medium. And that's probably where I will be ending off today's episode. Dang, this is a mess and a half. There we go. We're done. Righto. So, as I said, policy, get this back to medium, and medium. Resume my positive daily cash flow, get 15,000. I will be designating these as regular cells, because we don't even have regular cells yet. We've got family cells and dormitories, but not even regular cells. How do you like them apples? Nope. There, there, there. Showers. Of course. Over here. And over there. And we will be decking out them in the next episode. So, I hope that's... no, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna see what I can do here today. I'm gonna see if I can finish them off at least. In terms of decking them out. I should be able to. There. Apparently this thing doesn't have power. Which is true, I forgot to connect that. So we'll get that done. Let's see. Water pipes are getting installed. And as soon as it gets power, which I will actually prioritize. Visitor uniform, 30 daily cash flow, that is good. 42 hours waiting for funds. Oh boy. Show me to where the hot water leads. I am afraid it will not reach this. And if so, I'm gonna have to come up with another solution. Also, these 6 and those 6 will eventually be parole. But I'm not gonna do parole just yet. Right. Drum roll, please. It reaches. Ooh, thank goodness. Which means, shower. Oh, I also forgot drains. In the family cells. Good that I see the drains, because yeah, that's important. So what I always tend to do is make a square of at least 4 around the shower head. That's why I always build them against the walls, so that I don't need as many drains for that as I need to, because water will actually escape to at least one cell around the shower head, so it can escape to a total of 9 cells around it, which means that if I would have built it on the place where I have the toilets, I would actually also need to have a drain on the exit, on the doorway, which is another 20 bucks. So now I'm actually saving 20 bucks per cell. Yay me. I also want to see if this is indeed as warm as I think it is. And it is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Showers. Because we weren't done yet. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this. Toilets. Not the most hygienic, but at least they have toilets. I've seen a prison where every single individual cell for the regular inmates, which were all maximum security by the way, were solitary cells, and that every prisoner incoming would just get permanent solitary. There we go. And also a staff door in here. I'm so glad that this actually works now. So yeah, in that particular prison, the inmates didn't even have toilets in their room. And another death. These women just can't seem to keep themselves... Okay. That hurts. A doctor was killed. And I believe it was you. Murder 28 hours? How about... I just give you another 48 hours of solitary just because you're that much of a bitch. I should give you permanent solitary. But I won't. I know I also need to increase the solitary area. I was told that the solitary was way too big. But I guess it's actually way too small. At least from what I have here. Okay, doors. Let's get the doors in. We still have 17 toilets that need to be installed. So let's prioritize the toilets. And the showers, sure. Oh, those are installed already. Nice. Goody goody goody. Objects. Jail doors. Let's just finish this. As we speak. And if I'm not mistaken, I should be completely broke after this. With just 66 bucks on... No! I fall short. 400. Dang it. Why? Why? Come on. How much time is left on this? 30 hours. Oh, okay. Well, what I could do is make... I won't just yet. I won't. I built this first so that I could get a high, very cheap high capacity. But that definitely was a mistake. But I'll keep it nonetheless. as I said in the previous episode, what I'll eventually be doing is moving all of the maximum security prisoners over to this cell block, and have this dormitory cell block for medium security prisoners only. But oh well. Anyway, I think that I'm going to be ending it off here today. I'm unable to finish these last two cells in this particular session, so I'm going to be saving the prison. And I'm going to thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Helps out a great deal. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer. I'm your evil overlord. If you have any feedback, don't be shy. Just tell me in the comment section, and I will see if I can and will implement it. But anyway, once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.